Welcome to Creatively Using the Creative Suite. Here's your host, Eric Burnskill. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Creatively Using the Creative Suite podcast. My name is Eric Burnskill, and this week I'm going to go right into Acrobat and I'm going to show you PDF portfolios. Now, they've been around a little bit, but it's not something that I know many uses, and they don't even know it's there. In fact, the entire Acrobat application is a bit overlooked quite often. So today it's all about PDF portfolios. Now we're going to create one. So I'm going to go to File. I'm going to go to Create PDF Portfolio. This is going to create a document here, and I'm just going to increase the size of this. And this is how you work with it. So basically, this is a portfolio. You can use it to create a portfolio, but it's going to be in PDF format. So you have, first off, a layout. So you can select from the basic layouts here, basic grid on an image, so you can have images on top of other images, revolve, kind of like Apple's cover flow, as well as sliding row. I'm going to do revolve today. The next step, before we go in here and adding some headers, I want to drag in files and folders, because then I can visualize what I select in the layout here. So either I click on add files here, add existing folder, and create new folder here, or I can bring up Finder, at least on the Mac, and I can go ahead and just pull in images, drag and drop right into here. So I'm going to do a few of them that I've got in some folders here. So it's going to take a little while for really large ones to get in here. So I'm going to import, these are fairly old photos, but I'm going to use them for this demonstration. Then I have a few here which already have a border around them, but I'm going to use them anyway. Some are the same, so I'm just going to grab the extra ones. Alright, so now I can begin to see and visualize this. So you see, you can scroll through here, we see a little visual indication of the image here at the bottom. But I can scroll through here. This is how the revolve looks. I can, if I want, visualize the basic grid, which is, of course, going to be a basic grid like this. You can have on an image here, so you have to pick an image for your background here. And for this one, let's do that evening photo. And then all I do is drag out here so I can have them be placed here on top. So you can go back and forth like this. Let's go back to there. But I think I'm going to do either revolve or let's have a look, sliding row. No, I think I'm going to do revolve. Looks kind of cool. Okay, so next up is adding a welcome header. So I can choose to have a header on top of this, say simple text, structured text with some contact information, a logo and text, logo and structured text, or I can even just have an image or text on a background image. So if you want to create something in Photoshop to go on top of this, you can do that. For this example, I have not had anything created in Photoshop so far, so I'm going to do some structured text. I'm going to add, say, text Eric Burnskill photography. And let's do serif font here. Let's do it in italics. Increase the size, make it centered. Fully centered like that. And then here, let's see, what should we add here? Let's add my email, as it says. We can add some more contact information. Let's see, contact me. I should spell that, contact me. And let's do here, www.ericburnskill.com. Okay, so we have a little contact header, like that. And let's continue down there. We can also add a welcome page. So we've added a header. We can add a welcome page with a text only, image and text, flash movie even. I'm going to do no welcome head page for now, but you know it's there. Now we have the color scheme. I find this a bit boring. You can go through here, take a look at the different colors that are available, see if there's anyone you specifically like. If there's something that you think has potential, for example, this background but not the foreground, or something that's similar that you like similar to this, you can go click Customize Color Scheme, and you can select here the primary colors, the card color, background color, and that. Okay, so let's go move on here, specifying file details. So this is always nice to be able to specify this. So I can change out the name. Normally, it's going to take the name of the file, including that .jpeg, but that doesn't really look that good. So I'm gonna, let's say I do type these out. Well, that's good. So let's do that. Let's leave that and then type it here. So crown for the description, evening life, flower bee, little falls 2, raindrops keep falling, white rose. Okay, so I have some descriptions of these here. And if I want, I can go back here now. This is navigation up top here. And you can, of course, name this differently here. So, yes, if I want to change it here, it's going to work. So, you can do that as well as add a description here. Okay, finally, we have publish. So when we're done, when we're happy with what we got in here, we can publish this out. So I can either email it, I can share it in acrobat.com. If you're using a late version of Acrobat, you can do that. Or I can save it. So I'm going to start by just saving it. I'm going to do it onto my desktop. I'm going to call it EB Photo Portfolio. I'm going to save it out. I'm going to minimize Acrobat here, and I'm going to just quick look this. The Mac, and you see, well, for the best experience, do open this in Acrobat 9 or Acrobat Reader 9 or later. So you do need Acrobat Reader to view this. So if I open this, it's going to try open up in Preview, which is my default on the Mac. So I'm going to tell it to open it in Acrobat. I'm going to close that down. So this is going to be a little round trippy here, because when I'm going to open it here, you're going to see the portfolio without the editing. So we have the portfolio. You can navigate here at the bottom. You can navigate using the arrows. You see the contact information. It's fully searchable as with any document. And you can also view the contents here as a table of the images. So PDF portfolios can be kind of nice. It's very interactive, considering it's only done in Acrobat and it's a PDF file. We didn't do anything in InDesign, so we just compiled this from a list of photos. So go ahead, take a look at the PDF portfolio create. Some can be very good to send this away to someone if you just want to show them. Now remember, it's also very easy to customize. You can use different images, different layouts, and so on. So thank you for tuning into this week's episode of the Creatively Using the Creative Suite podcast. My name is Eric Burnskill. I'll be seeing you back next week with something else in the Creative Suite. Bye-bye.